You wonder what this woman is up to, digging such a huge pit. Right in the middle of the fields, she's digging a pretty big hole and throwing the dirt out. After gathering a good amount of white clay, she comes out, carries some herself, and loads the rest onto a mule to take back to her village. She blindfolds her ox and starts having it walk over the clay she's mixed with water. After a short while, all the clay is thoroughly mixed. Now, using a thin wire attached to a stick, she runs the wire through the clay block multiple times. This removes any straws or pebbles, leaving the clay very fine. She then cuts off a small piece with a bow and covers the rest to keep it from drying out. She brings the clay block to her work table. She cuts small pieces from it and kneads them into cone shapes. She places the cone on the potter's wheel and begins shaping it. She spins the potter's wheel fast with a stick and, with wet hands, starts to form the piece. Then she makes a hole in it with her hand and skillfully widens the top part with both hands. Now she places it on a board to dry in the shade. Once dried, she puts it back on the potter's wheel and adds more fresh clay to the rim, wetting it first. The thing she's making starts to grow taller, and she skillfully raises the wall by spinning the wheel. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now it's left to dry in the shade for a few more days. After it dries, she brings it back to the potter's wheel and adds more fresh clay to raise the wall further. After a lot of work, the shapeless lump of clay is starting to look somewhat like a jar or vase. She picks up the vase and sets it out to dry. After it dries, the cleaning process begins, and she gently taps it with a wooden tool, making the clay even more solid. Any design flaws are corrected. The surface becomes very smooth. Now, she adds designs with a sharp tool. She applies a white liquid and spreads it evenly. It's crucial to dry it after each step, or it won't be strong. Now, it's time for firing. She places it in a kiln, and the kiln is sealed for 18 hours. It's left in the kiln for 2 more days to cool down slowly before being taken out. After a lot of hard work, a beautiful vase is finished. This vase design is a significant part of Chinese culture. If you want to buy similar vases, the product link is in the description.